Hello, Arnold. Another evening session of degradation watching TV. So what do we have here? Elon Musk has launched a new rocket into space, and space has launched a meteor back at Elon Musk. Arnold, relax. You don't even know what a meteor is. A meteor is a large celestial body of cosmic origin. Their mass ranges from a few grams to thousands of tons. And don't be scared. There's only one case of a meteor strike hitting a person in history in 1954. And even then, it just hit somebody in their leg. It seems like somebody's volunteering to save the planet, and he's just bursting with enthusiasm. It looks like this episode will be the shortest ever and have a happy end. No, never mind. Same old, same old. Seems like our planet is about to be destroyed. Or maybe there's another savior. Could it be Arnold? Excellent! We'll pick an outfit for you. So this one is a no. Definitely not this one. Yee! No, not that one. Now this one. This is what you need. Although we could just copy what Project DART from SpaceX did. It's planned that in 2022, a spacecraft weighing 500 kilograms will ram into an asteroid named Didymos at a speed of 6 kilometers per second. The autopilot hasn't been installed yet, so you're gonna have to fly manually and become a hero. Oh, wow, Arnold! You survived! Pretty much like all the other lowest forms of life, like microbes. But now there is a small issue with water. After a meteor 100 kilometers in diameter hit the Earth, the shockwave destroyed almost all life within a radius of 100,000 square kilometers. There was a huge release of sulfur, and dust and ash from all the destruction rose into the upper atmosphere and blocked access from the sun's rays. You must be hungry. It's good that you kept your space food in the rocket. There wasn't any food. That's terrible, because there's no food left on Earth. It's good that you're in a spacesuit, since it's minus 50 degrees outside, and you don't want to walk here for very long. Watch out! I forgot to add that cockroaches have also survived, and they've mutated just a wee little bit. You better run to infinity and beyond. Arnold, how in blazes did you get yourself into such a state? Hey, Arnold, taking a bath, are you? Imagine if a wave caught you not in the bathroom, but in the sea. The Black Sea is, in fact, also a large bathtub, just the size of 340,000 cubic miles. It would take about 243 million years to fill it up. The sudden movement of tectonic plates causes waves. The seabed rises several hundred meters, thereby creating the deadly tsunami waves. We're now located in Portugal. The highest waves in the world are formed here. It's like a cheetah, but in the world of waves, because its speed has already reached 60 miles per hour. One Hawaiian surfer caught a 79-foot wave here. For this, he got into the Guinness Book of Records. Have you ever heard of a killer wave? These are single waves around 80 to 100 feet high, which can't be seen even from a ship. They can appear suddenly and imperceptibly. Therefore, there's very little time to save a ship's crew. Killer waves can sink a ship in just one hit. Even Conor McGregor would envy such a knockout. The largest wave on record was formed in 1958 in the Lituya Bay in Alaska. The wave reached 100 feet in height and covered the mountains approaching the bay. As a result, all vegetation up to an altitude of 1,700 feet above sea level was destroyed. And this is the height of 5.5 statues of liberty. On a shore, nature itself will hint at the approach of a tsunami. Animals feel the disaster coming and begin to rush somewhere in a hurry or behave strangely. Birds form flocks and fly away. If on land, get in a car. On a bike, run. Ask King Kong to give you a lift at the very least. It's advised to get to a height of 120 feet above sea level. Arnold, you better get to the top floor of the Empire State Building. The skyscraper's height is 102 floors, or 922 feet. The elevator goes up at a speed of 700 feet per minute, so you definitely have time. Oh, well, that's also possible. Don't shout underwater, otherwise you'll choke. Keep yourself conscious by any means.
Wake up, Arnold. Megalodon has swallowed you. Knock, knock, Arnold. Follow the white rabbit. Megalodon is a shark of the family Otodontidai, 50 feet long and 88,000 pounds in weight. This is the most dangerous hunter of the sea depths, located at the very top of the food chain. Megalodons feed on small whales, which, however, surpass them in size. Not possessing either high speed or endurance, megalodons ram their victims, trying to break their bones and damage vital organs such as the heart and lungs. Megalodon has 276 teeth, arranged in 5 rows, the largest of them reaching 19 centimeters long. This is 3 times more than those of the great white. Megalodon's jaw is 2 meters high, 2.5 meters wide, and has a bite force reaching 100 kilonewtons. That's 9 times greater than a great white shark and allows Megalodon to even snap the spines of small whales. It seems that because of lack of oxygen, you've started hallucinating. Tell me, what did you dream about? Megalodons? They don't exist. Arnold, they died out more than 2 million years ago due to the cooling climate.
How about some time travel? Not too far, say about 66 million years ago. All right, you're there. Remember the time traveler's rule of thumb. Don't interfere with the lives of the locals, such as this one, for example. Otherwise, you risk changing the course of evolution of all humankind. Arnold, it's not a bear. Up with your ass and get out of here. A T-Rex can develop speeds of up to 12 miles per hour. Given your current shape, it's time for you to start praying. After all, the power of this lizard's bite is almost twice that of Megalodon, and with its muscle strength, it could easily juggle a hippo. Arnold, I warned you. Look where you step. Don't run straight ahead, try zigzagging. The weight of 7 tons and the body length of 13 meters makes the T-Rex a really ungainly creature. It needs 4 seconds just to turn its body 90 degrees, so there's a head start for you. And if the dinosaur stumbles, it may seriously damage itself, not to mention that getting up is no easy task. Arnie, how about you try winning your life back from this guy in arm wrestling? Ready? Go. A Tyrannosaurus forelimb doesn't look like much relative to its whole body, but it's still up to 3 feet long, and the biceps muscle can lift a weight of 420 pounds, which is almost 3 times the weight of your entire body. There is one finer point, though. T-Rex can't rotate or flex its arms, so with the right technique, you have every chance to win. Come on, Arnie, show that beast who's the king of dinosaurs here.
Mother of God, it's a dang dinosaur!
Oh, Arnold, you scared me.
I see you decided to visit the Paleo History Museum. It's really cool here. Even Orochimaru from Naruto is here. I heard he knows secrets of resurrection. He can bring dead things back to life. What the heck? No. He's using it on the dinosaurs. Run, you dang fool! Dinosaurs are very dangerous, whether it's herbivores, carnivores, or even those radical dinosaurs. They're insanely angry, and you would be too if you hadn't eaten in 66 million years. Furthermore, the dinosaurs are getting even angrier now that they see what happened to their descendants over the course of evolution. All the world's leaders have declared martial law. Alas, very little is really known about the true behavior of dinosaurs. It seems the best solution they've come up with is to hire a rabid turkey specialist. Attack! Dinosaurs reigned on Earth for 160 million years, but the fall of a meteorite changed the course of evolution and allowed for the development of our ancestors' mammals. Now, only the strongest will survive. But what in tarnation's going on now? Wait. I think I get it. Over the last 66 million years, the Earth's climate has gotten colder, and the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has changed. It looks like dinosaurs can't live here anymore and are gonna die out once again. What to do? In theory, we could build a Jurassic Park. We'll feed them and artificially maintain the climate. This place could be the most profitable tourist spot in the world. And we'll also be a global supplier of eggs and manure, dino poop. But then again, an ordinary dinosaur eats a ton of grass a day, or more than 100 kilograms of meat. More than likely, the dinosaurs will eat all the fauna in the park and then probably start eating each other until they die out again. No matter how you slice it, the dinosaurs just aren't going to be able to live in our time. Do you really want to save them, Arnie? The only option is to send the dinosaurs back to the past, to their perfect world. Time to say goodbye, Arnie. At least there, you know they're gonna be better off.
A city is in chaos. Two giants, King Kong and Godzilla, are fighting. Good morning, Arnold. What are your plans for today? Maybe the plan for today is try not to die. Are you scared, Arnold? But what if this is all made up? What if I told you neither King Kong nor Godzilla could survive on Earth? It's pretty simple. Look, the largest man in the world ever was Robert Pershing Wadlow. His height was 2 meters 72 centimeters, and he lived for just 22 years. He suffered from a disease called gigantism. With this disease, the brain releases excessive amounts of growth hormone. Therefore, in the process of human evolution, the norms for height and weight were established, and any large deviations are considered disease. One of the biggest stresses is to the heart, which has to circulate 15 liters of blood instead of just the normal 5. And the heart often can't withstand such strenuous dynamics for too long. But what about the fact that there are other giant creatures on Earth, like whales? Well, everything can be easily explained. The density of water is higher than the density of air and is almost equal to a human's density. That's why we can float on the surface of salt water. This means that the habitat itself supports the weight of living things. For example, whales, whose ancestors 50 million years ago looked a lot like a dog with hooves. Godzilla and King Kong could not exist on Earth at all because of our friend gravity. But let's say we turn off gravity to scientifically allow for the existence of Godzilla and King Kong. Everything on Earth that isn't fixed to the ground would take off into space. That includes people who, if caught in the open, will be shot off into the great beyond. And those lucky few who find themselves in a room somewhere can still live for some time until the houses eventually fly upward. And in the end, our planet will completely crumble into pieces. Therefore, in order to destroy the Earth, you don't need to wait for a fight between two giants. You can simply turn off gravity.
Meet Arnold. Last time we left him in space without a spacesuit, and it seems he doesn't like it here. Let's return him to Earth, or rather, into the ocean. You got lucky here, so you're inside a sperm whale. But why are you lucky? You slipped through the teeth of the sperm whale. Each tooth weighs 2.2 pounds and can crush any and all of your bones. It's quite dark in here. Where does the light come from inside a sperm whale? There's tons of water around you, fish and plankton. The IQ of all these creatures is greater than yours. Now, you have two ways out of here. The sperm whale's throat is only 20 centimeters in diameter, so you're unlikely to get into its stomach without our help. Your story ends here. The hydrochloric acid in the stomach of the sperm whale is so concentrated that you'll suffer multiple chemical burns and painfully die from shock. The second way out is much more doable. Now the sperm whale will start to get rid of excess water, everything inedible, and if you're lucky, you too. Whales swim at a
a depth of 200 meters, but such an unprepared little wimp like you could only escape at a maximum depth of 20 meters without equipment. But what's this? Do you smell smoke? Where does smoke inside a sperm whale come from? Arnold, do you feel like a real boy? Okay, but you certainly won't drown in the water.
Try to find Megalodon, a giant prehistoric shark, 50 feet long and weighing in at 88,000 pounds. It looks just like your mother, Arnold, only a little smaller. In order to find Megalodon, Arnold will have to plunge deep down to the lowest point on Earth, the Mariana Trench. Arnold, pay attention to this mark of 558 feet. It's precisely at this depth that a man will be flattened by the pressure of the water. Let's prepare you properly. Stop. And this door really can't hold both of them. Let's dive on. Sunlight only penetrates to a depth of about 0.6 miles. Arnold, look! These are hydrothermal springs called the Black Smokers. They eject water at a temperature of 842 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature is about 39.2 degrees at the very bottom of the Mariana Trench due to these heat sources. Well, here we are at the bottom. The pressure here is 108.6 megapascals. This is 1,000 times greater than on the surface. There is 1.7 tons of pressure per square centimeter. If you didn't have a submarine, you would have been flattened to the thickness of aluminum foil. It seems there's no Megalodon here. Because of the high pressure, everything at this depth turns into a viscous mucus. So you're at home here. Let's get out. As you can see, there are no megalodons, mermaids, or other magical creatures in the Mariana Trench. That's all fairy tales. You know, Arnold, I was wrong. Your mother doesn't look like Megalodon. Much more like the archdemon Cthulhu.
Arnie, wake up! A giant tornado is rushing towards your home. Quickly, run out in the street. You need to get out in the open. Well done. Of course, in order to really save your ass, it would have been a good idea to hide you in the basement of your house. But of course, it's more interesting for me and our viewers to see what will happen to you inside of a tornado. Ready? And go! What's inside, Arnie? The width of the funnel of the largest tornadoes can reach 1,500 meters. You'll be there as it turns around. Every year in the United States, about 1,000 tornadoes form, and only a few of them are truly gigantic. You're lucky again, Arnie. You're in one of those. I think now it's a good time to discuss low pressure and oxygen discharge. The atmospheric pressure inside a tornado is so low that your lungs cannot extract enough oxygen from the air, and after just a few minutes, you'll pass out and suffocate. Whew! Finally, I was really getting tired of your screams. Such rarefied air is equivalent to climbing Mount Everest without an oxygen tank. Mountain tourism is clearly not for you, Arnie. But inside the tornado, rather than die from lack of oxygen, you'll probably kick the bucket from a collision with other objects dragged inside with you. You know, flying trees, animals, cars, roofs of houses, and even entire houses. Everything that will meet on the path of a super powerful tornado will be drawn inwards and rotated at a speed of up to 500 kilometers an hour. And even if you imagine that by some miracle you can avoid these collisions with all this debris, and if an oxygen tank is no worry and you somehow survive inside the tornado, please don't forget, the tornado's gonna end sooner or later. And so the funnel will let you go, and you'll fall from quite a height back to solid ground. That you're definitely not gonna survive, Arnie. Okay, I'll save you again. Why am I doing this? Don't thank me. Get dressed, Arnie, because with a body like yours, we could lose our entire female audience. Looking for similarities between you and Schwarzenegger. You have one at least, and that's your names. You're gonna have to start working out if you want to have a body like his. And also give up on your usual diet. Or do you maybe have some other options? Arnold, are you serious? Steroids! First off, it's illegal. And secondly, I repeat this, it's illegal. Muscles consisting of protein compounds are built up due to micro tears, which are restored within a few days and make the muscle stronger and larger. Steroids are substances that, once inside the body, are converted into hormones that double the recovery process, while at the same time drastically increasing muscle volume. After taking so much testosterone, irreversible processes begin in the body. You'll see an increase in acne, a decrease in testicle size, and unwarranted aggression, although I will know what caused it and why. Don't worry, Arnold. At least you'll have something else big. It seems this wannabe treatment is made just for lazy people like you. In fact, using steroids means you don't even have to exercise in order to gain weight. Of course, consuming so much testosterone will increase your libido. You'll want more physical attention almost immediately. Hey, Arnold, come on. That's just too much. So, you decided to upload your photos to a dating app. Congratulations, you got a match. Judging by her photos, you have a lot in common. How are you gonna surprise her on your first date? Great, Arnold. You two are definitely made for each other. Good morning, Arnold. I see you didn't wake up alone. What? Are you scared, Arnold? I forgot to tell you, testosterone affects women in its own special way. They get facial hair like men, and their voice becomes deeper and gruffer. But don't rush out like that. It's dangerous because your heart is not as good as it used to be. Now you can easily have a heart attack. But the worst thing is that even giving up testosterone completely won't get rid of the consequences. You'll become fat and mentally unstable. Yes, Arnold, in the end, the situation is even worse than when you started.
Yes, Arnie, it's all yours, but on one condition. You have to eat everything. To make the experiment work, choose the right products. Chocolate cake and meat. After eating such a large quantity of food, you'll start to feel a little sleepy. Sweet dreams, Arnie. The truth is, most likely, you'll wake up in the middle of the night with a terrible stomachache. Your stomach lining is stretching and expanding. Good morning, Arnold. We made breakfast for you. The more you eat, the harder it is for you to move, and as a result, you don't burn as many calories. It's a pity there aren't any wheels on your chair, right, Arnie? After a couple of months, you'll become big and important. Your granny would be proud of you. What? Does your heart hurt? Are you feeling short of breath? That's totally okay. High blood pressure and heart disease are perfectly normal with obesity. Have a rest, Arnold. Get online with the subscribers. What? They called you fat slob in the comments. You poor thing. Many fat people suffer from depression. Don't be sad. You can become a superstar sumo wrestler. Sports are gonna save you. Meet the Cake Punisher and Elevator Annihilator. Yusako Fatoaso. Are you ready? Fight! Arnold! 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 Why are you shaking like that? Is this rage? I think I understand. Your huge stomach has started to press on your lungs and you can't breathe. No, don't die. What about that last little piece of donut? Where'd you go, Arnold? You want to travel to the center of the earth again? I'm sure we can use this for today's topic. Let's see how much weight you can gain. Put simply, to gain extra pounds, you must constantly increase the number of calories you eat. With your weight and lazy lifestyle, it will be enough for you to eat 6 Snicker bars a day to start gaining excess weight. When you reach 300 kilograms, the Snickers allotment should be 14 bars a day. And when you reach 2,000 kilograms, you'll have to eat
Eat and eat again until you eat 17,000 calories of food a day. No one has ever reached such a mass. 2,000 kilograms would simply destroy your body. Fat would compress your organs and veins. You would begin to suffocate. Your strongest bones, which are 4 times stronger than concrete, would break if you tried to stand on your feet. At this weight, you can live for just a few seconds until the fat completely strangles you. So let's suck out a little bit. It seems you're gonna need to borrow a bra from your mom. The more fat in a person's body, the more intensively female hormones are produced. Your breasts grow enlarged, your voice becomes thin, and your little friend no longer rises in the morning to salute the new day. That's a twist. Looks like Lolita 97 has a very jealous husband. Don't go leaning out and trying to lose weight. There's enough fat in your body to sit in a closet without food for 3 years. You just need to inject some vitamins and drink water. Never mind.
Hello, Arnold. Those are some beautiful, large vegetables. Hey, stop eating in the store. Those vegetables are GMO, genetically modified organisms. This tomato contains a silkworm gene, and your normal everyday cucumber has a 40% similarity to a human from a genetic standpoint. But don't be afraid. GMO isn't scary, and I know just how to prove it to you. Let's genetically modify you, Arnold. It's illegal to do such experiments on human beings. But in 2018, 2 genetically modified babies were born in China. They were programmed to have immunity to HIV. Now, we're in the Pentagon's tippity-top secret laboratory. They mainly produce GMO soldiers. CRISPR-Cas9 is a new technology that allows the DNA of one organism to be implanted into the DNA of another. A regular fish was implanted with genes from a bioluminescent jellyfish. Now it's a glowfish. Vegetables are modified for longer storage and better taste. But what about you, Arnold? Do you want to be taller? We can use the Michael Jordan gene. And we'll remove the sweating gene from you, so you stop stinking so much. And meet Arnold 2.0. A new life has begun. Without sweat, people will finally sit next to you on the bus. And your neighbor's grandma will stop calling you a short little red-headed virgin. Now she'll just call you a red-headed virgin. Yes, genetic engineering isn't perfect yet, but it is the future. Designer GMO babies are coming soon. And it'll be possible to remove the cruelty gene from criminals. It's a new stage of evolution. Sweet dreams, Arnold 2.0. Hey, what's going on? Arnold, did you steal all the syringes from the lab? What, you want to inject yourself with the strawberry gene to smell good and a corgi gene for a perfect butt? Don't do this, Arnold. Stop! Oh, ye gods, what have we done? I was wrong. Genetic engineering is dangerous, not only for the organism, but for the whole city as well. Just imagine if you had 2 heads. You'd be way more popular. Your life would be much more interesting. You'd be smarter. And you could finally learn how to ride a bike normally. Look, this is the same guy from the sign, the Circus ringmaster. Oh my God. Did that lion actually just swallow the whole 2-headed dude? No, actually, it seems the heads are unharmed. But what's gonna happen now? Is the big show of the season canceled? Hey, it seems the manager has noticed you and wants you to be in the cast. But only if you agree to have these two good-as-new heads sewn onto your body. Isn't that what you've always dreamed of? Actually, it suits you, Arnold. Now it's time to rehearse your part. I hope you don't screw up and disgrace these beautiful heads. You're gonna have to juggle as you ride your unicycle on a springboard through burning hoops. Yay! They don't seem to like you being so stupid, Arnie. Try not to interfere with the professionals managing your body. All that's required of you is to not spoil the performance. The grand premiere. All eyes are fixed on you, Arnold. Today, you are the main part of the show. Fingers crossed, buddy. You're doing great. Just a little more. And is that Tagaya over there? Did she come to see you? No, don't get distracted. Not now, Arnold. What a doofwad. By trying to be a gentleman, you disgraced yourself and the Trull brothers. That was the greatest failure this circus has ever seen. Psst. Arnold! Arnold! Wake up! You pissed them off so much that they want to get rid of you. You know you can't run away from them, right? Although you're so clumsy, you seem to have succeeded. Almost succeeded.